Hi guys, okay, so this is just a disclaimer. I'm not a professional piercer. I basically just do my research and I got the piercing done, and these are just what I've been told, so I just recommend you do more research than just watching this video. There are tons of videos on YouTube about septum piercings. There's tons of things on the internet about them. Just make sure that you know what you're doing, because you don't want to do something that you regret, especially to your body. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the video. Bye. Hey guys, okay, so today we're going to be talking about my septum piercing. And I don't know if you can... Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. And so I got it pierced about 2 weeks ago. And I got it pierced at Deep Roots in the Kitsap Mall in Silverdale, Washington. And I went in there, talked to the piercer. She checked my nose to make sure that she could pierce it. And then I picked out jewelry. And I picked this circular barbell. So it's just like a ring with two little balls on the end of it. And I picked a really small one because I didn't want anything like too big, because I wasn't sure how it was gonna look, so I just went for, you know, small one, and I can change it when it heals and stuff. And I got it pierced at a 16 gauge. And so when she pierced me, we went into the back room where you know, they pierce everybody. I laid down on a bench, and I had to lay down with my head over, like hanging over the bench, so that if she was like looking over me, she could see up my nose. Because this is a blind piercing, you can't see what you're doing really. So she, you know, I laid down on the table, she cleaned me up, made sure everything was good, and then I basically just closed my eyes, took deep breaths, and then she pushed it through. And after that, she took the jewelry and she like hooked it on and then like pulled it through and put on the jewelry and everything. And she told me that it was going to take about 30 days to heal, because it does heal pretty fast. Where they pierce it is called the sweet spot, and it's the part in between where your cartilage and like back here is, and then the front right here. It's like this thin layer of skin. Like if you put your fingers up there and pinch, you can feel where the skin is, and it's just really thin. And you know, so it half the time it does hurt, half the time it doesn't. For me, the piercing didn't really hurt that much. It was maybe like a 3 or 4 out of 10 on the pain level. It was really easy. It was done fast. I mean, it didn't, I don't know, it was kind of like a quick pinch, and then it kind of had like a little bit of a burning sensation, but that's about it. And how I clean it is I take 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt and I mix it in with about a shot glass full of warm water, and I put my nose in it and I soak it for about 5 minutes. There's a lot of different jewelry that you can wear in this. There is a retainer, and I'll insert pictures of all of these. There's a retainer, a pincher, which I think people usually use those to stretch them, but I'm not quite sure because I personally am not going to stretch my septum. Circular barbell, which is the one that I have in now, captive bead ring, and a segment ring. Okay, how to hide it. You go like this and push it up. And see? The only way you can really see it is if you're like looking straight up my nose, which not many people do because I am really short. So yeah, and that's basically how you flip it up, and then to take it down you just do the same thing and put it down. So yeah. I really like this piercing because I like the fact that you can hide it, I think, because I've always wanted like some type of nose piercing, but at first I was gonna get my nostril done, but I do play soccer and I would have to constantly be taking it in and taking it out, and it would just be a huge hassle. And nostrils are very temperamental. Like, I've heard stories about them closing from just having them out for like a little bit, even after they're fully healed, and I don't really want to deal with that because I have had piercings, like piercing holes close up before from taking them out. And so yeah, I went with the Septum. It, again, didn't hurt very much. It has a short healing time. I can hide it if I want, especially like for jobs and stuff. I can flip it up and no one will know it's there. I just like the way it looks on me. And if you're thinking about getting it, I know a lot of people will try to talk you out of it, because a lot of people did try to talk me out of it. Just do it. I mean, if your parents are okay with it, or if you are over 18, if you really want it, you should do it. But definitely think about it, because even though it is a piercing that you can hide, there will be a scar if you ever take it out. You're always going to have that up there. I mean, no one can see it, but it's still a modification to your body, and you should consider it and do research and at least know what you're doing before you go in and do it. So yeah, basically that is it. Thank you for watching. Bye.